This chart tells you exactly why the bottom is almost in for Bitcoin. We broke down of this compression zone, but we are seeing some signs of a fake out, which could be very bullish for Bitcoin. We are in a very important zone for Bitcoin, and this is exactly where we could bounce from. If we look at this chart, we saw every single time we tapped this trend line, we saw a pump of approximately 77% towards the upside. And guess what? Right now, we are touching it once again. We will dive into this all charts in this video, but first of all, please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss something throughout the day in crypto ever again. Feel free to join my free Telegram group in my bio here. Make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel to never miss a daily update video ever again. And if you love those daily update videos, please make sure to like this video, and then we will dive right away into the charts for now. Because this chart is really clear. But this chart tells you exactly why we would be above this price before the end of the year. And I will exactly tell you why. Because this region I draw here is the yearly open. So on January the 1st, this was the price where Bitcoin stands here. And why this is a really important decision moment in the market is, keep in mind that all the institutions that are buying Bitcoin need to have a full report of the whole year, like the profit and the losses they're made. Do you think they bought Bitcoin at the 1st of January and put that in the report and gonna let their positions in a loss before the end of the year? They will ruin their reports if they need to make a report before the end of the year. That's never gonna happen. They're not holding a year of Bitcoin to not make any profits of this market. Just believe me, I can literally say by this that we will stay higher from all this yearly open before the 31st of December, because they need good reports before the end of the year. And that's exactly why they're not gonna push the price lower below this yearly open. Maybe we will see some liquidity grab towards the lower side here, but believe me, we will pump above this region before the end of the year. That's literally the theory. That why I am believing that this is almost the bottom for Bitcoin. And no one is talking about this theory. But believe me, this is exactly what is gonna happen, and I can say with much confidence that we will stand higher than $95,000 before the end of the year here. And that is exactly what you need to keep in mind. For a little bit shorter time, we have been talking about this compression zone for a while here. Exactly when we tapped this top side here, I said we could go down further towards the support, or maybe we break down. That was the move of approximately 12% here. We broke this support, which isn't a really good sign, to be really honest, because we're breaking critical support here. But a really important thing to see is, well, we created a lower low on the price chart. We broke down of this pattern. On the RSI, we created a higher low, which caused for a bullish divergence. And this could mean that we may be seeing a fake out live happening right now, and that price with the bullish divergence push back into this trend line and back into this compression zone and fake everyone out of the market right over here. So please keep in mind, of course, we are seeing a breakout. That are facts, but the RSI is still standing bullish. If the RSI is flipping bearish once again, okay, we can say this is a breakdown, but for now we have some signals that Bitcoin is faking out right now, and that is what you want to keep in mind before making decisions here. Also, we are perfectly in this buy zone here of approximately $96 to $92,000. As you can see, this is a really important zone into the market. This is exactly the middle point of this pump towards the upside. We didn't bounce from it yet, but right now we are currently in that zone. And why this is important is that no orders got filled at this area, and that will mean that right now we are filling up that orders, and of course we are consolidating and going down in this zone. But please keep in mind that it is weekend. Institutions can buy their bitcoins because the CME is closed. So I think we will hover around here for a few days, maybe here, or even on Sunday we maybe dump further below, but I think on Monday we will pump further towards the upside because all the institutions got their orders filled, and that's exactly what we are seeing here. Also, with the theory I said with the yearly open, this is a moment where we could bounce further towards the upside, and this is the zone where if you buy, I can say that you will be in a profit for the upcoming weeks and months here. So this is really bullish. Also for trading, this is the really important zone. I'm looking for a change of character, and if we are seeing it, I'm opening up some very big positions. We want to gain this level right over here, test it back, and then we can trade it further towards the upside. If you want to be updated by this trade, and if we are seeing some movements into the market, please make sure to follow me over on X, and I will keep you posted right over there. And if you want to trade those moves by yourself, please make sure to register through the link in the description. On WeX, you will have the best trading circumstances possible if you are opening trades on crypto here, which we are sharing, which is massive here. Then also a market reality, and this is something, when price drops, please look at the on-chain charts, because that is literally what tells the truth here. If Bitcoin is not in a Bitcoin is not in a bear market as long as the capital keeps flowing in. What we can see in this chart is the realized cap is still going up here, ever so slightly. Every single drop, the realized cap keep increasing. Every single drop, it keep increasing, and every single time we saw a price increasement towards almost that realized cap, and that will mean that we will probably pump towards the 140k if we could bounce here on Bitcoin, and this is a massive sign. And of course, these dips can happen here for Bitcoin, which are pretty usual, but every single time the realized cap keep increasing, every single time we tap that line, bounce back, we tap that line, bounce back, and right now we can tap the line once again, and that will cause for a $150,000 Bitcoin, which is massive. And also with these signs I've been talking about here, no one is bullish into the market, but right now, exactly at these points into the markets, you want to keep and stay bullish, and don't freak out and panic sell all your Bitcoin. Also, if we look at this trend line, and we've been talking about this line a lot here, but it are just facts. Every single time we tap this trend line, the price saw a price increase. Every single time, 88% pump, 87% pump, 67% pump, and right now the exact same level is tested once again. And if we look at price and the average move of this bounce from this trend line, we could easily see also on this pattern a 140k Bitcoin happening right here. And this is a really important point. Of course, this is a make or break level, but every single tap was a make or break level. If we break this level towards the downside, we need to be a little bit bearish here. But right now, we are literally bouncing from off that exact line that caused for a massive price increasement for the last year here. So why would you be bearish here? On this line, this is exactly where you could buy your Bitcoin and be bullish, because history tells us that this is a very important trend line. So that was it for today's video. Don't freak out into the market because things are looking a little bit brighter than last week. Of course, we will need to see what Monday will do with the markets, but that is something for tomorrow's video. Please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel to not miss tomorrow's video, and I will see you tomorrow by a brand new Crypto Daily Update video.